All right, so just as a reminder, once you're in Blackboard, you can always, so this is a reminder because my problem with Cengage is happening again, and I did send in a note, but you can always access WebAssign, your entire WebAssign, through this WebAssign link, and that seems to be working just fine. The individual assignment links are the ones that are having a few issues. So when you come in to Blackboard, I'm going to go ahead and hit this, or the WebAssign, I'm going to go ahead and hit the student view. Once it gets there, even the electrons are moving a little slow today. So I'm going to hit view as a student. And then you go and select your class, and this is our class. And you'll see the assignments. You'll also see that I've put out the assignments for chapter 15. So those are there and available to you, although you're not seeing them in Blackboard just yet. I'm hoping to get those taken care of shortly, but those are the current, you've got current assignments that are due today. You've got your homework for sound and your homework for chapter 13. We're going to cover a couple of things to make sure that you've got it, but those homework assignments aren't due until later today. If it says practice, I've had several folks email me about practice. Practice is there for you only. Basically, what I'm putting in the practices are the active examples from the chapters, the tutorials from the chapters. So they're there for your help and your help only. I'm not grading those, but those are there for you to kind of work through and do what you need to with them. If you feel confident enough that you don't need to go out there and do them, that's great. If you feel like you do need to do them, that's where those things are. And again, you have access to your book right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on it because that's one of the things that seems to fix my issue. So we're going to try that just to see for grins and giggles if it fixes my issue. I doubt it will, but it is in there. But I do want to do this because I want to show you a couple of things. So once you get to your book, I want you to look at your Appendix A, because one of the things we're going to do today is look at logarithms. And there are some example problems in the appendix that really do help. So if you come down here and you go through your appendix and you get down to, there's your quadratic equation, and here's your linear equations. So that's all there. Solving simultaneous equations. Here are your logarithms and exponentials, how to use them. We started looking a little at this last week, but wanted to make sure that you had that. But I do want to show you because they give you a sound intensity problem here. So if we've got our decibels by sounds, how that we add them, because when we add our sound decibels, they don't add like normal things because we're using logarithms. So you do have a nice example right here in the book to do that. And this is a collection of 4 identical machines that have a decibel level and how you would work that problem as well. So that kind of gives you an idea of how to use your textbook and how to go out and use that textbook and be in there. So this is a great example problem, particularly for sound. So that one will help you out. All right. So you can be aware that the pre-work for chapter 15 is due next Wednesday before class. So that is out there. And then we've got our chapter 15 homework is available. Now, as a reminder, and when you come in here, you will find a new module. There is I thought we had our new module. Oh, I'm in the wrong class. Let's go to the other class. Hang on. It's going, wait a second. You have a new module. But that works. What I showed you works just fine for Physics 2 as well. So that's not an issue because it's in there as well. So here we go. There's our Physics 2 class. And you see, there's your WebAssign link, and it works just fine. So we've got those as well. All right, so you do have a new module down here. You have the Exploring Electrostatics module, and then we have our Simple Harmonics Motion module. If I click on my Electrostatics module, right now the assignments don't have the WebAssign assignments in there. I'm working on getting that done. These are my recommended past videos, and these are videos with study guides. Then you have solutions and examples, other videos you might find helpful. And then, of course, I have my laboratory links in here, but we'll do the laboratory through my laboratory grade book so that you have that in there. But you do have that information there. Okay, Friday is a test and you have a quiz this week. So in here, under assignments, if you click on assignments, you do have your links, and those links are working to the chapter 13 and 14 homework. You have a quiz that is currently open. It's multiple choice. It's in here. It is in Blackboard. And the test will open right early Friday morning. And it's open through January 31st. And once you open the exam, you will have 75 minutes to complete the exam. They are multiple choice questions. Some are questions that you have to work, some are conceptual questions. But you need to upload the work for your test, do it as a PDF, and upload your work here. This is going to be worth 0, but if you do not upload the work for your test, it's an automatic 10 points off of your test score. So that is just a reminder about that particular thing. You want to do that. I am going to be on a plane Friday morning. So if you have questions, you may need to email me the question or message me the question. But once you open that exam, you have 75 minutes to work the exam. And it is not proctored, and there it is in Blackboard. So that's where it is. It's under assignments in your Simple Harmonic Motion and Sound module. All right, questions about what's coming due, where things are. And I will try to have all these videos posted later today so that you have that for homework and other things. Do want to point out that if you go to the videos in YouTube, I have put in the comments. So if you look at read more, this is Friday's video, and I have put in the timestamps there so that you can go directly to those timestamps and be able to see where things are in the videos. And I will try to do that with all my lecture videos this semester. Okay, questions? All right.